All right. What would I like to actually train people to do? I kind of like the build that gives Camilla a pet. Because I used that for a bit, and that was actually pretty cool. And I do wonder if Windwog might make an alright shifter. She's only losing one level, so it shouldn't be a terrible loss. She'll just be one behind me most of the time. It would make her better than using a bow. I wonder, is there any shifter form that's dex based? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a caster one. Isn't there? The Fey one is supposed to be caster based. I wonder if any of them are. Is it based on dex? Oh, I thought the Fey one was a spellcaster. Huh. Alright, so we'll do that with her. Strange. It's hard for me to think of Fey stuff that doesn't cast spells or have spell-like abilities, because literally all Fey have some sort of spell-like abilities. No. Oof, laggity lag lag. Spikes. Cool. It sucks that none of the other characters are. Well, actually, what level does the rogue guy start when you get him? Is he level 3 or 4? Might make him into a shifter rogue. That might be interesting. Try to get as many shifters in the party as possible. I just have to remember what the steps are to get him, because I failed it the first time I went through. Woljif. That's his name, right? Oh, what do I want for her? Trying to remember what the build is for her. Is it Ranger or uh, hmm. Also, sort of interested in using some classes I haven't used before. But it'd be better just to make your own characters for that kind of stuff. Wasn't Slayer, wasn't Scald. Hunter, that's what it was. The divine, one of these two. Or no, it was something divine because you get the domain that gives you an animal companion. That was the build. Yeah. Don't remember which one though. This one does sneak attack, which is pretty nice. You still get the domain. Think I'll go with that. I can always change it later. Again. And she actually gets some skill points, so she can be my sort of skill monkey character. What do we need? Somebody needs Arcana. And I don't think there's anybody else you get that can really fit that, because I'm not using, what's her name, the Kitsune. Might be interesting to try to make a, what's that ability called? The AoE demoralize thing with her. That might be pretty interesting. We'll see. Animal domain. Bless, and she gets one other spell. Is that new? Huh. Grab those. There we go. That gives us a little bit more diversity and room to grow into some powers. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah. I don't think I've used this thing once. Although it's kind of built more for finding it here instead of getting it late game. Since by late game you don't really need any of that. I want to talk to you. I don't think there's anything. Well, I know what I want to do here. I want to sell pretty much everything I have. That. All of those. I might need some of those. Don't need Bardishes. Don't need the Marching Terror. Regular Scimitar. Yay, we have radiance now. It's literally the same thing she already has. Get rid of all this. These are masterwork glaives. It's money. Money. Nobody else is going to use that. Meesterwork dagger. Cold iron. Oh, she should probably use that. Let's see. So weird not be able to carry everything you want. All my shapeshifter builds are just like, oh yeah, we can carry over 2,000 pounds worth of shit. Oops. 3,000 gold. That's pretty tasty. You should be. Where? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Why did it? Does anybody have any gear on? No. Why did I lose their gear? Well. Shit. The money for that. Other armor +1. There we go. Want one of those. 6, 5. What the fuck is her tax? Oh, why did that happen? She might actually be better with chainmail. But that'll be good for Wenduog, depending upon what her normal AC is now. She has her weapon. All she needs is armor and her buckler. She'll be good. Wenduog needs. Can use that leather. She doesn't need weapons now. So she doesn't really need anything. Alright, you got the good weapon. Put that on. We got 4 decks, so you need either studded leather or, yeah, 1 step higher than that. You have 5 decks, so you can use this 17 to 20. Her wisdom isn't high enough to make a difference when she hits next level of shifter. So we need... you need either a chain shirt or... No. She also is going to be slowed down by it, so we don't want that. Oh, what was her dex again? I fucking forgot. You have 4, so you can use a chain shirt. Is there anything else we wanted to buy? A heavy shield +1 would be good for Sela. And we have the money. Really? Whenever you get hit? Oh, critical hit. Okay. 3, max 6. Good against sneak attacks. Eh. Oh, who's messaging me? Oh, not important. Against undead. Wrong one. Charge maneuver and hits an enemy. They deal an additional 1d6 bludgeoning, and the enemy has to reflex or become prone. That's pretty good. We don't have anybody who has 3 decks specifically right now. Actually, wait, I do, don't I? Yeah, I have 3 decks. I could use that. No, I have 1 dex. Why did I think I had 3 decks? I went wisdom heavy instead of dex heavy. Anyhow, let's get you with some armor. Bam. And let's get you with even better defenses. Bam. That is weird how we have the same defense. Well, I can't put her claws out to see what her attacks would be with those weapons yet. So, is there anything else I want to blow my money on? It's all weapons that we don't need. I wanted better armor. Doesn't look like we are going to find any. I keep thinking I want to buy hatchets for Wendu Dog to throw. It's going to take a little bit to get used to the fact that she doesn't need a weapon for ranged attacks. You need to use this. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Hopefully it will continue to improve through the game, though. And it's also, you know, spiffy looking. But that is all for now. I am taking off. Oh, no, I'm not. Stop that. I almost forgot to do the thing that I was talking about doing. it's one of the things that's super rough about this campaign is the whole demons and tieflings kind of stuff, because I hate tieflings. Or at least I hate pop culture tieflings. I hate all the people who are like, oh, they're so sexy and pretty. It's like, no, they're fucking demons. They're half demons. They've got evil in their blood. If you aren't playing a tiefling who has at least some sort of their character background and their character story being they're fighting against their inner evil, then you're doing it wrong, because that is a core part of what they are. They can go either along with it or against it, but it's part of what they are. You don't choose them just because, oh, they're pretty, and you just be a goody-goody. It's like, ugh, that is just terrible everything. Play up the thing that you are.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever that in the overall community of TTRPG fans that tieflings are considered sexy and ASMR are not. Like, ASMR are literally angel-esque peoples. They're supposed to be the super beautiful, more than elves are. Like, that is their thing. Or at least part of what they are.
Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem. I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's an lucky day. You won't need another gem like me in Canabras. Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious. That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty-looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put her in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it? I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Don't think you can progress that just yet, can you? Because I know he runs away at some point. think my issue with why I missed him the first time, and something that really frustrates me with this game, is a lot of the, like, I don't know what you would call these UI elements, but the clickies don't show up until you're within, like, close visual range of them, which is kind of frustrating sometimes.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me? You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go. I'll show you the way.
Oh, that leveled me. Braces of armor +2. Yeah, I gave her Arcana. Now everybody needs to level up again. Because nobody likes being low level. That's one of the things that pisses me off about the APs that Paizo are putting out now. Like, they're putting out 1 to 10 APs this year, and the last 1 or 2 of them they did was 1 to 10. I'm like, why are there so many low-level APs now? Low-level sucks. Athletics, nature. Nope. Wrong one. Perception. Combat reflexes is good, but I don't really have enough dexterity to make a lot of use out of it. Probably want to get dodge because I keep getting fucking nailed in the face. More AC. Yep. I wonder if that's why we just gained a level, is because he's supposed to be level 3. That's kind of weird.